countries in the house. We're doing something a little different here today, folks. We are out here on the Chattahoochee River and we are trout fishing for rainbows and browns. And when I tell you we're having a good time, I mean we're having a good time. Y'all hang out. We'll be right back.
We got them fishing tips you need. Without big country, you won't catch a thing. Big country. Where lakes, ponds, riverbanks, learn how to fish from the fishing king. Big country. Big country.
Boy, it's nice out here. Oh, hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is Big Country. Glad you're back. Y'all check this out. We're out here on the Chattahoochee River trout fishing. Now there's millions and millions of ways that people trout fish. But me, I do it my way. That's Big Country's way. And because I've told you before, if you do it Big Country's way, you're gonna catch fish. Now you can listen to all the rest of them if you want to. And folks ain't got nothing on Big Country. We're out here today, and we're actually trying to dodge the kayakers. There's hundreds of kayakers coming through here throughout the day. The current's pretty swift. The water temperature's probably around 55 degrees. It's really cold. I actually fell in the water a few minutes ago, and well, I'm really just a big fat country dude, so I kind of floated, but it was really cold. I mean, I couldn't feel my legs after about 2.5 minutes. Anyway, what we're doing out here is we're fishing for trout, and you catch rainbows, browns, cutthroat, and this is the lure that I have tied on right now. This is a 1/4 ounce rooster tail. It's white with a silver blade. It's got a little treble hook on the bottom. There's really not much to it. As you see the water, you can take the lure. The current's coming from my left to my right. So if you'll take the lure and you'll cast it upriver to your left, the current actually takes it back, but you just get a steady retrieval on your reel and you reel it back to you. A lot of people float the river. I mean, I floated this river last weekend with 2 other people, and we probably caught 60 trout. So I mean, it's a really beautiful, serene view. Also, there's a couple more things I wanted to tell you. The size of the hooks that you use. If you're not fishing with a rooster tail, there's numerous jigs that you could use out here trout fishing. Panther martins. Panther martins are a great lure to be using out here. Anything that's small, that has a spinner on it is great. Also, the 2-inch floating Rapala in the Rainbow Trout color, it's a really good color to be using. It actually keeps it up off the bottom, out of the rocks. You don't have too many hang-ups. But if you do, you know, when you come out here, you got to expect to lose a couple lures. It's just the way it goes. But there's a hidden bait that I've got hid over here, and it's absolutely out of this world. I'm only going to show you this once, and I don't tell this to too many people, but today, tip's on me. This right here. If you look at this, this is made by Gulp. It's a Berkeley power bait. It is not, don't get this confused with power bait. This is the Gulp. The Gulp is unbelievably out of this world. I use orange and pink. That's the 2 colors that you want to use. I'm putting that back in my pocket so the kayakers that are in the background, they don't see it, because then they'll want to use it. And when they want to use it, they might really just take Big Country off. And you don't want to take Big Country off, so what you do is pull it out of your pocket like this. You bring this up, you show it hidden, you put it back in your pocket. Notice that everyone in the kayaks were trying to see what bait I had. That's a big no-no. Big Country don't have it. Think I won't swim out in the river and flip their kayak over some Gulp bait? Come on, y'all. This is Big Country. On the hooch, y'all. We're back. Oh, look at there. I tried to tell you, it's the Gulp bait, y'all. This way, you're supposed to keep them in the water. Try not to keep your hands, but you know what? I'm Big Country, and I can do whatever I want to do because I'm Big Country. And this is the deal. There's your rainbow. I know it. You know, you're not supposed to get the slime almost. If you can help it. I can't help it. I'm actually standing on a bridge piling right now. And as you can see, I've just caught a beautiful rainbow trout. If you look at the dark colors, you can see the rainbow in it. If you look right here, you see the rainbow stripe down the side, the yellow, the red, the darker colors. I like to use with these small egg hooks that I use. They're just great. It'll pop out of their mouth easily. Oh, there it goes, right there back in the water. Not before you hit the piling though, see? That's the way you kind of knock them out. You let them know you were there. That's how it's supposed to be every fishing trip though, y'all. You could catch anything in the world. You could be catching blue marlin, you could be catching tarpon off the coast, or you could be catching striped rattle lanier or hartwell or Alice Una, or you could be out on the Chattahoochee River catching trout. The bottom line is this: when you go fishing, you want to catch fish. The only way to catch fish is to use the tips from the pros. Well, you know what? I listened to the pros, and I got tired of trying to fish the way they did. So I started doing my own thing. And my thing, it catches fish. It catches more fish, and it catches them consistently. If you want to catch more fish, you listen to me. Buy you some Gulp baits, put 2 to 3 split shots on your hook, on your line. Take your hook, put 2 Gulp bait eggs on there, cast it out upstream, let it bounce back downstream. You're going to catch fish. I know what I'm talking about. That's why they call me Big Country. Remember what I told you before. Be safe, have fun, and remember this, and don't ever forget it. You got your tips from Big Country. We'll see y'all next time.
Lakes, ponds, riverbanks, learn how to fish from the Fishin' King. Big Country. Big Country.